Now, another big issue that we are following here, the Prichard Water Board approved a $35 million contract with Severn Trent, which MAWSS agrees and states that it would have to take over that contract, which provides the same services as it does. So it'll be interesting to see how they handle this if voters decide to go ahead and dissolve the Prichard Water Board. And joining us now is Local 15's Derek Rose with more on this controversial issue and certainly a different point of view than those who have on the Prichard Water Board. Derek?
Madupe, thank you. One of the leading voices against the Prichard Water Board has been State Representative Napoleon Bracy. He, along with State Senator Vivian Figures, have been holding recently a series of town hall style meetings to discuss this issue. One major group that's been on their side, citizens of Prichard, complaining about high water bills for years. They say that doing away with the Prichard Water Board would give them some relief. That is certainly what they hope. Going back to that 2012 vote, an overwhelming majority of folks voted statewide and here in Mobile County to do away with the Prichard Water Board. But since that vote was deemed unconstitutional, that referendum now being held right here just in Mobile County. We talked to State Representative Napoleon Bracy a little while ago. He's been here, left to go get some more numbers at the polls, but he's coming back here and he says he's very confident that the Prichard Water Board will be dissolved again. But he says even if that does happen, he has an issue with the extension of a contract the Prichard Water Board approved a couple of weeks ago with Severn Trent. Here's Napoleon Bracy in recent days.
I think they did this in an attempt that if MAWSS was to take over the board, to lock MAWSS into a 5-year contract with Severn Trent. MAWSS doesn't need Severn Trent. They can provide those services themselves. But by locking them into a contract like that, it will make it very difficult for them to be able to lower the rates because they'll still be tied to paying about $7 million a year, which over 5 years will be equivalent to $35 million to Severn Trent to do what they can already do themselves.
That's State Representative Napoleon Bracy. Again, he'll be back here, he said, probably about 10 minutes after the polls close. We're at McMillan Barbecue here in Whistler on Main Street, and that's where he expects a lot of his supporters to join him shortly after 7 o'clock, shortly after the polls close. Of course, we will be here and bring you his reaction to the decision coming up on our news at 6:39 and 10. For now, we're live in Whistler. I'm Derek Rose, Local 15 News.